Hello, students. I hope you're done with your previous assignment, the questions that I'd given you all to answer. Although I do not receive 100% response rate, but I hope that all of you all are keeping your work up to date. Alright. So this is the last subtopic of your third chapter, that is nuclear and extended family. So I hope you all have checked out the revised syllabus. Please check it for yourself on the internet and compare it with the one that I've given, okay? And if there's any differences, do let me know, because even I do not know from where do we get this revised one, okay? So nuclear family. So what is nuclear family? A family consisting of parents and their unmarried children living under the same roof. So in a nuclear family, there is the mother, father, and unmarried children living together. Okay, so it is a small family. And the other type is extended family. So extended family is commonly known as joint family. So like it was said, okay, it has been said that joint family is the traditional family of India, and due to processes like modernization, westernization, urbanization, this characteristic of an Indian society has been changing, and there is more of nuclear family. Okay, so what is this joint family? So extended family is commonly known as joint family. It has different generations living under the same roof. This could be a set of brothers, their wives, children, grandparents living together. So in a joint family there can be, okay, you, your brothers and sisters, your parents, okay, and then your father's elder brother or younger brother, their wives, their children, and there may also be your father's elder or younger sister or aunt, your grandparents. So such family where different generations are living together, a numerous number of families are living together, are can be said to be joint families. Okay, so that is nuclear and extended families. So forms of families, okay, so different types of families. The first one is on the basis of residence. Residence means on the basis of where they live. So first is matrilocal. So matrilocal is where a newly married couple lives with the bride's parents. So in a matrilocal family, a newly married couple lives with the woman's or the bride's parents in the woman's house. And in a patrilocal family, a newly married couple lives with the groom's parents in the house of the boy, which usually takes place in our traditional Indian society. And the second one is on the basis of the rule of inheritance. So here rule of inheritance means who is going to inherit, who is going to have their names on the property or all the land, jewels of the family after the father or the mother. So the first one is matrilineal. Here all the properties, sorry for the spelling, all the properties are inherited by the daughter from the mother. So in a matrilineal family, all of the belongings, okay, all the valuable things belonging of the family which is in the name of the mother is passed down to the daughter, from mother to daughter. And in a patrilineal family it's vice versa. Here all the valuables, all the property of the father is passed down to his son. Okay, on the basis of structure, or authority of the family, there are two: patriarchal or patriarchy, matriarchy. So here men exercise authority and dominance. So in a patriarchal family, here the power lies in the hands of the men. The eldest male member or all the male members, they exercise control, authority, dominance over other members of the family. And in a matriarchal family, women exercise control or dominance, authority. Okay, So what is matrilineal? Matrilineal means to trace the descent through the mother's line. So in matrilineal, you trace your ancestors, okay? You trace your lineage, you trace your past relations or kinship through your mother's line, through your, like how we, okay, our mothers get married to our fathers, and then they take the last name of our father, and then we also take the last name of our father, and even our kids will probably, I don't know, will take the name of our husband, okay? And in case of boys, their wives will take their name, their kids will take their name. So if we follow that, that is patrilineal. We are, okay, so when we are tracing our descent, our kinship relations, our past ancestral relations, that is, we are tracing to our father's line. When we trace to our father's line, like how we follow our father's line, that is patrilineal. And when we follow our mother's line, that is when we follow tracing our descent through the descent or kinship relation through the mother's line, it is known as matrilineal, okay? So please be clear of the differences between all of this, matri, patri, and then go through the box 3.3, read properly, understand, and if you have any problem, please just send me a message, or please feel free to call me. Don't ignore your lessons, because this is not going to be repeated again, and you don't know when school is going to reopen, right? So better do your work at home, okay? Thank you. Now we will in the next video we will be beginning the next chapter. So before we begin the next chapter, please tell me if you all have any problem, okay? And you all are like 38, I don't know the strength of the class, but I get only about maximum of 7 responses in the video, so I don't think so this is a good thing, and if I'm asked by the principal, I will be forced to tell. So please do your work, okay? Bye bye.